I'm just remembering how slow of a drink you are, and I'm thinking like, if the watchers, look at our other video thumbnails. Is it the same glass and is it slowly going down over subsequent videos? Is it at the orange level at like 2 videos from now?
Yeah, right, honestly.
Hey, I like to enjoy my drink at a nice speed.
Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Idiots. My name is Rory.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Sarah.
Today we're back with Frieren, Season 1, Episode 7.
Yeah.
What happened last time, guys?
Go for it.
Fern and Mr. Stark became kind of allies because they both decided they didn't want to wait 2 years for Frieren to pass through the village that they were in.
Yep.
And then it turned out that it didn't even matter what they did because the villagers were like, "It's Frieren, we're so sorry, we love you, pass through our village."
Yeah.
And
like,
so
do you even know who I am?
But Frieren was kind of disappointed because
she was like, "Please don't know who I am."
She's like, "Give me my side quests."
I want to go to magic shops and play around and relax.
But now they're back on the road.
Yeah.
Going through some lands with war and things. Seems
It'd be dangerous up there. Demon
dangerous.
King's Castle is the northernmost point, so the more north you go, the more demons, I suspect.
I think I've given a thorough...
Agreed.
Yes.
Ty, anything you want to add before we get going?
No, I don't think so.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Stepped on your lines. 'Flame' or 'flame'?
We'll just listen to the way they say it. 3 episodes later, they say again. I think it's 'flame'.
I think it's 'flame' as well. Flum.
I didn't hear.
Yeah. Well, the thing about subtitle shows, Sarah, try to look over at us less because you'll miss like feedback or like stuff they say.
Sad.
The curse of outliving everyone.
Yeah.
The only person who remembers it.
Aww.
Snow White.
Like she would know what morning is. Yeah.
Nah, your timing is on point.
I promise that was not intentional. I did not remember that.
Your dog.
Yeah, you guys could do a little bit of this to me.
It's a big rock.
Indeed.
Rock slide, I think.
Oof.
It's a trap. Maybe not a trap. I like to think it's a trap. Just like break through it. Just wham.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
True. There we go. There's the issue.
There you go.
There we go. Like what?
It's just a little guy.
So clean. I wonder where their homeland is.
恋愛感情や生殖本能みたいなものが軒並み欠落しているからね。緩やかに絶滅していってるんだよ。最後に同族と会ったのが400年以上前だし。案外終わりが近いんだよね。
Slowly going extinct.
She's like, that's me.
もう80年以上も前になります。人間にとって何かを忘れ去るのに十分すぎる時間です。この日だけは皆ヒンメル様たちを思い出すのです。
I wonder what the statue of her looks like.
上出来だね。
ヒンメルってよく色を作ってもらっているよね。
Narcissist.
覚えていてほしいと思ってね。
As I said, narcissist.
でも一番の理由は君が未来で一人ぼっちにならないようにするためかな。おとぎ話じゃない。僕たちは確かに実在したんだ。
Love this show.
See, how does he not look at her and be like, eh?
Yeah, how doesn't he do that?
これ100年後も続いているかな。
この街が続く限りは。
1000年後は。
As long as the town still stands. He answered that already.
Pay attention for your damn.
I wonder how many steps in they get each day.
Probably enough.
天国。
そいつは楽しそうだ。
Graph granite. Is that like a sage? Seems a little ominous.
多いですね。何かあったのでしょうか。
とりあえず買い出し当番決めようぜ。
I feel like they're having two different conversations. フリーレン様、街中ですよ。Three different conversations. They look like vampires, but anime.
Oof.
Bad decision.
Yes, I hate you.
街中で堂々と和睦の使者を手にかけるほどバカではない。大方事情も知らぬ冒険者といったところ。
There we go.
Yep.
そういうことにしておきましょう。冷静で殺意のこもった冷たい目だ。私たちを憎んでいるこの町の住民でさえ私を見るときは怯えながらも人を見る目をしている。猛獣でも見ているかのような目だ。
実際にそうでしょ。お前たち魔族は人の声真似をするだけの言葉の通じない猛獣だ。
屋敷の力に入れておき。
That's gonna keep her there long.
Her only weakness.
She's probably thrilled. It's like, do we do something?
Yeah,
It's like I just joined. I don't have protocol here.
2、3年は反省しろってさ。
思ってたより短いね。後で魔導書の差し入れ持ってきて。
They're like, no.
時間を無駄にするのが好きですね。魔族が和睦の使者ってどういうことなの？買い出しのついでに調べてきました。They went shopping anyway. 知っていますよね。魔王直下の大魔族。私たちとの戦いで配下のほとんどを失って消息不明のはずだけど、アーラは28年も前に力を取り戻しています。この町は
That's 28 years ago, isn't that exactly when Himmel died?
Indeed.
無益を殺し合いに疲弊した裏側が和睦の申し出をしてきたそうです。悪手だね。
I wonder if Himmel's death
魔
somehow
族への
gave
対
power
応なん
back.
て無駄な行為だ。
話し合いで解決するならそれに越したことはねえじゃねえか。
解決しないから無駄なんだよ。魔族は人食いの化け物だ。そいつらが人類と同じ言葉を使う理由を考えたことはある。まだ子供だ。それがどうしたというの？そいつは私たちの娘を食い殺したのよ。痛い。痛いよ。お母さん。
What hurts?
She's on your shoulder.
もういい。私がいる。
No fucks given.
魔族と同じだな。別に人を食わないと生きていけないってわけじゃないんだろう。うちで手当てをしよう。
What?
畑の手伝いを探していたところだ。
今殺しておかないと後悔するよ。だってあいつ。
フリーレン、僕たちには言葉がある。どうせこの村には滞在するんだ。様子を見ようじゃないか。
Well, because someone might die, but...
Just put it in jail.
Well, that seems worse.
They're trying to empathize with it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, killed someone.
Yeah, but it's just a kid, you know.
I don't know.
They just, I think, she doesn't know better.
Oh, they're having a nice little time.
For now.
Oh, God.
なぜ村長を殺した？
あなたから毎日のように殺意を感じていました。私は平穏に過ごしたい。私が食べてしま
Bro,
う
what?
Yeah,
あなたの娘の代わりを。
it's a certain logic to it.
その子は村長の娘だ。
村長はもういませんよ。
Yikes.
Oh, no, she was trying to do something nice. I can't stand it.
She's like, they're missing a daughter, I'll just give a daughter, and then...
私は結構選択を間違えてしまったようですね。この子は人質に。
I am speaking English. Good job.
お母さん。
That was a fatal mistake.
お前たちは孤独を当たり前とする生物で、家族という概念すら存在しない。なのに、なんでお母さんなんて言葉を使うの？殺せなくなるでしょ。
Smart.
まるで魔法のような素敵な言葉。
Oh.
奴らにとっての言葉は人類を欺くする。
Rename the show to Demon Slayer.
大魔法使いフランメは言葉を話す魔物を魔族と定義づけた。獲物をおびき寄せるために物陰から助けてと言葉を発した魔物だよ。差し入れよろしくね。
So they're not breaking her out?
I mean, then what? It's not like she can't break herself out.
I guess that's true.
あの顔どこまで言葉の通じない猛獣か。実に的確な表現。
This is self-aware.
我ら魔族の本質を理解している。
分かり合うための言葉ではなく欺くための言葉。この町ももう長くはないな。
Well, then help
う
them.
さくさに紛れて脱獄し
Jesus.
Different priorities. It's like, this place is fucked, I'm out of here.
ここは息子の部屋だ。
I wonder if he killed the son or if a demon
早
did.
く家督を継いでるわしに楽をさせると生意気なことをよく言っておった。ご子息は今どちらに？
Crushed.
10年前にアウラとの戦いで死んだ。帰ってきたのはこの剣だけだ。言うな。
Unfazed.
招き入れたのは息子の無念を晴らすためだ。この部屋はよく掃除が行き届いています。きっと10年前と変わらぬままなのでしょう。私もあなた方に殺された父上の部屋は
What?
そのままにしてあります。
Deception.
もうやめにしませんか、グラナと今日。それともまた互いに血を流し、 誰かを悲しませるつもりですか。どうか話し合いの機会を。
Don't fall for it.
It's a compelling argument.
Yeah, it's like you would assume that,
Yeah.
you know.
客室に案内してやれ。
I think he's gonna get killed.
少し考える。
Perhaps. But I feel like at that point, like, why they would have done it already. Rather than having these peace negotiations.
イグナ様、父上って何？
なんだろう。
Stay quieter.
Got me out of the situation though.
グラナト伯爵は我々に恨みがあるようだが、人情に熱いお方のようだ。この町の防護結界を解除させることも可能だろう。あとはアウラ様の軍勢ならこの町を滅ぼしてください。ドラートの姿が見えないようだが、
邪魔者を消しに行くってさ。
先は知ったな。
But it's the
若
mage.
いやつは血の気が多くて
Which one?
ドラート殿。
No, my bet's on Frieren.
ところに来られては困ります。客室に。
Well, damn. That was fast.
Still, my bet's on Frieren.
Oh, I thought you meant like who he's looking for, but you mean like in the fight, right?
Yeah.
時間ではないはずだけど。
首切り役人の一人ドラートだ。お前を殺しに来た。
You should have just done it.
外交ごっこはもう
I
終
don't
わ
really understand announcing your intentions.
この少女が我らの唯一の障害。こいつを始末すれば、あとはグラナト伯爵を懐柔するだけで。
り。言っておくけど私強いよ。
俺よりもか。
断頭台のアウラよりも。
I love that flex at the end. She's like, I'm stronger than your boss's boss.
Talk about unfazed.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we get to see a fight because he did seem, I mean, again, it was just good some random guard, but he just kind of like snapped his fingers basically, and the guy's head was.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a special power and like granted to him by Aura, given that he said that he is like one of her executioners. Like if the executioners in general have that sort of ability.
Like that slice thing is like
Yeah.
all executioners can do that.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I don't know, I'm very curious, like what Fern and Stark's like plan was here. Like it seems like they won't really need one, but you know they're just kind of just like, okay, I'll have fun in the cell. But knowing them, they weren't gonna wait 2 to 3 years just like let her sit there. So I do wonder like if either they will have a plan that like comes into play next episode, or if they just like don't end up needing one because Draught tries to kill her and then she just wins and escapes and then they're good to go.
Yeah, it seems like they're not doing anything because it seems like if Frieren wanted to get out, they probably know she could.
There's one guard, and he came in, killed him,
Yeah,
opened the door, you know.
And
like-
it also looks like they can visit her whenever, so like if
Yeah.
they get annoyed about waiting around, I feel like they can go to her and be like, hey, we're annoyed
Time to
about waiting
leave.
around.
Yeah, and it's like they are in human kingdoms, you know, and they're not trying to break the laws or anything. So it's like you get put in prison. It's like sure, if you're powerful enough, you could blast your way out, but then that causes
Yeah.
further headaches down the line, especially as an immortal.
True.
Where now you have a blood vengeance family coming after you because you exploded their city. You know. It's
True,
like,
true.
well, I'll wait it out, get some information, see what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up probably being for the best that this guy's trying to kill her, because I think that gives her a reasonable reason to try and escape.
It's like
That's
okay,
fair.
now well, she pretty much said like you're done pretending to.
Yeah, to negotiate. Yeah. I am curious, because of what they introduced a few episodes back in terms of the way magic evolves, if she was strong enough back then to kill Aura, or to beat Aura and all these other demons, like, is there ever going to be a fight in which, like, the others have evolved at the same pace? Because this one only got its powers back, 28 years ago? Whereas Frieren's won, but, like, we don't know, I don't think we know exactly how old she is, but, like, probably
You
at
know,
least.
she's at least 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. So she probably won as all the benefit of all, like, way more like, you know, lifetimes of trainings, but then also, like, has been able to improve with the magic improvements that the others haven't. So I'm just like, is it gonna be like just like one hit KOs every time that she gets in a fight?
I get what you're saying. I would say that it's not always quite so easy. Like even the guy she easily killed like last time, they had to seal him because they couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
This one, it seems like they were able to beat her.
Yeah, but not kill her.
But didn't kill her, or she like ran. I think they said she like ran off her hide after her numbers got.
And she wasn't able to take down the dragon herself.
Yeah.
Well,
that was kind of a trick though. She was like, "You do it, I'll do it afterwards," so that he would do it for 30 seconds and do it himself.
Like
I think she could have done it afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
But then how from the very start, why didn't she do anything?
Because I think she wanted to recruit him and show him.
She like knew about him already.
Yeah, like the master sent her there to
Aizen told her about him.
Okay.
And I think it was to basically show, she wanted to show him
that he was strong enough.
Yeah.
And also, she wanted to test him.
Yeah.
She, like, if you're recruiting a frontliner, you want to see what they can do.
And she's also just like, seems a little lazy.
Yeah. I mean, you saw her, like, even when the first time they went, she was hiding behind the tree. She's like, Fern, you shoot it. It's like, oh, that didn't work. Let's run.
Well, yeah, that's why I was thinking she couldn't defeat it, because she was like, nah. But I guess in the end, maybe that was just a choice.
I think we've seen, like, a couple different times where, like, she's like, let's do the easy thing and leave.
Yeah, exactly.
And Fern's more like, no, we have to help people.
Yeah.
The perks of having a nice kid on you who's not been through the experiences.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is a really good episode.
It definitely advances the plot more so than the last one, I think.
Yeah, we learned more about the history with like the Demon King and the sages and like what's been going on.
Yeah.
Post Himmel dying, like this new one kind of rebuilt their power a bit.
Yeah.
Not everything is well in the world. And we learned a lot more about the demons.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was, when I was watching it, I thought it was pretty cool. Like the whole idea is like, you know, like parrots speak words, but it doesn't mean they're actually like speaking it, even if you have your like smartest African rays or whatever. Still, it's like, okay, yeah, like monster, like we all know monsters in folklore where they yell help. I think it's a clever extension of it's like, yeah, no, it's just evolution, though they grow to now master language, but it's not like for communication, it's just for deception. It's a good way to like have a monster that's intelligent, but still like morally bad enough that you can like kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
To, like, have everything and be a grade of Shay thing. Like I love my grades of Shay shows and characters, but sometimes it's fun to just have, you know, your people to.
No, I was gonna say it is. I'm glad they didn't like go full on like, oh, let's redeem the demons, and they're just like, nope, this is just demons are just bad. And
it's a cool like subversion, I think, because like you have like in our day-to-day life, it's kind of like what Himmel was saying. It's like, well, we can speak, like we should try to empathize with them, like the cycle of violence will never end. It's all the things like a whole show's point could be about ending the cycle of violence.
Yeah.
But this show is like, well, yeah, sometimes it doesn't work if they're actually innately evil.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a cool concept that they convinced us first, like, oh, that this like she's just super different, like she was really trying to do the right thing, she just doesn't understand that like bringing this man's daughter as a repayment is like, she just doesn't get it, like and then at the end when she's like, I don't know, I said that word because I thought it would make you not mad.
Yeah,
like not kill me.
It's like you give. Yeah, it's like I said, Mom. It's just like, well, they'll work. I can say Mom in this situation. I can say Father in this situation. I could. Hey, they're mad at me because I killed their daughter. Well, just give them a new daughter.
Yeah.
If they're missing a daughter, problem solved. You know. And so, but what about the person I took the daughter from? I'll just kill him. Then there's no one to miss that daughter I just gave them. Easy peasy, you know. But it just doesn't work that way. And I think it's a.
It reminds me like a little bit about like, you know, people who are worried about like a robot invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that. It's like there's just like no emotion. It's just like they're just doing things and trying to protect themselves.
Yeah, it's like, well, there's no appealing to their inner conscience to like resist the people making the orders. You know, it's more just like, no, it's just their nature.
Which I don't know if I like in terms of like what it's saying about the world in general, but what I do like is that it makes like the ultimate bad guy.
Yeah, I think it works really well in a show like this. Whereas, like, in a show like real life, like, we don't have sentient species that are actually psychopathic or whatever. Like, you have everyone in real life is actually shaded gray. Even the most extremely evil, there's something somewhere that there's like some weird thing.
Yeah.
But in a fantasy show where you literally have monsters that turn to dust when they kill, it's not like they fall over and collapse and get built into the earth. They like disintegrate into dust. Like it's classic trope monster stuff. So it's a cool way to have like, yes, we're killing human-like things, but they're still very much monsters. And the way we differentiate it, going back to the whole theme of how powerful time is evolution.
Yeah.
The monsters evolved. Now they look more like us and are more convincingly get us to think. But that's a predatory response, not a
actual.
Not a genuine attempt to make peace.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's all I had to say. Anything you guys want to add before we wrap this up?
No, I think we're all set. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching with us. We will catch you next time for episode 8. Thank you.